Hi guys, and welcome to my show Cooking with Mira. Today I thought about making a special lesson. I'll be showing you guys how to make homemade soba noodles. So all you're gonna need is 250 grams of buckwheat flour, 150 grams of normal white flour, and 200 milliliters of water. That is all you need to make soba. As for the tools, you're gonna need a little sifter, a bowl to mix in, a big rolling pin, a knife, and one that doesn't have like a border here because you need to slice, and a cutting board, a wood one preferably. So I learned how to make soba about like 4 or 5 months ago. I went to a workshop and the soba master showed me how to make soba. So I remember how to make it, so I will show you guys. I'm really excited. And I know a lot of people have been asking for yakisoba. I know yakisoba is not actually soba, it's just normal wheat noodles, but still, I wanted to show you guys how to make actual soba. So if you can find some buckwheat flour, maybe in your Asian supermarket, then I definitely recommend making some homemade one because it tastes so much better when it's made fresh. So right now you're just going to be putting 250 grams of buckwheat flour to a bowl, and we're going to add the white flour on top of it. So this needs to make 400 gram on the dot. There you go. And that's it. So the first thing you want to do is mix everything really carefully. You really want to incorporate the soba flour, the buckwheat flour with the white flour. So that's what you're gonna do. When I did the class, I mixed this for a good 2-3 minutes. Usually it's like in this huge bowl, but nobody has that, so I just make it in a normal sized bowl and it's fine. So make sure you really mix everything, make sure there's no flour bumps, and it'll be fine. So now that the flour is all mixed, we're gonna add half of the water. So we're gonna add, I put the water in this bottle, 100 mils straight up, just 100 mils like that. And you just start mixing. So the goal now is to make little chunks. Our goal is to mix everything so that everything became little chunks. So once you've mixed and you see it's like little bumps like this, we're gonna start adding the water, maybe like 3 tablespoons at a time. So you're starting to see that the loose flour is starting to disappear and it's starting to become chunky, and that's exactly what we want. Now I like to squeeze a bit of water at the bottom because the bottom part doesn't get really sticky like the top part. So see, now it's starting to clump. This is good. This is perfect. And you usually need the whole 200 mils of water. So now that it's become a ball, we're going to transfer it to the table. Put it on a flat surface, and we're going to start kneading it here. And it basically needs to become a really smooth ball, just like if you were making bread. And the dough might feel sticky if you add all the water, but it's fine because when we roll it out, we're gonna be adding a lot of flour. So it's gonna even out. See, it's become really nice and smooth, but there's still a bit of water left, so gotta add it. Gotta add that water. And see, it might be sticky, but it's fine. It's eventually gonna go in. Now it's really pliable, really pliable. So this is the dough. You see how it's really smooth right now? That's what you want. It's pliable, it's stretchy, it's smooth. This is the perfect dough. So the next step, now that you have the perfect dough, is to squeeze the air out. So what you do is you just roll it like this. Just like if you did ceramics, and your goal is to make a cone. And this squeezes the air out of the dough. Just do that 20 times or so. And when you're done, you want to shape it into a cone. Shape it into a cone. So you see, I have a cone. This is my cone. Ta-da! So now that you have your cone, what you're gonna do is take your palm and you're gonna squish the cone. Squish the cone. So you have a circle. And now we're gonna start rolling it. You have it. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put flour in a sifter, and you're gonna sift flour everywhere, just like this. Okay? Now, this step is just like a pizza. You're gonna squish the edges like this while rotating with the other arm. So I'm just squishing the edges. Right now we're gonna make it big. So I'm just slowly squishing the edges. So right now you should have a thin crust and a thick bottom. So now, since you have a thick bottom, you're gonna squeeze it out like this with your palm. And you're gonna continue. Do it one more time. So see, this is what, about 20 centimeters. So this is perfect. So the next step is with the rolling pin. So they say this is magonote. So you put your cat hands. You put your hands like this, always like this. You never put them like that. You always put them like this. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna roll it 1, 2, 3. So your hands always stay like this. So you wanna go 1, 2, 3. And don't push hard, just slightly. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna rotate it. And we're gonna do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3. And rotate it again. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4. There. So this is it. So now what you're gonna do is just sprinkle a tiny bit of flour over. You're gonna put your rolling pin on top, and you're gonna roll the dough over the pin like this. You're gonna pull it here, and you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and pull it again. 1, 2, 3. Pull it again. 1, 2, 3. Pull it again. 1, 2, 3. So you do that 4 times. Then you unroll it like this. Oops. And then you do the same thing here. You're gonna roll the dough over the rolling pin. Rotate it and go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I don't know if you've noticed, but this, you can rotate it. This really makes the dough bigger, as you can see. Oops. Just gonna add a bit more flour because it was sticking a little bit. And we're gonna go one more time. And we're not gonna roll it, I'm just rotating it. So you see, this way I don't break the dough pulling it and everything, because right now it's really thin. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it at a 45-degree angle, and you're gonna rotate it. So roll it out. So pull the dough, and ta-da! What we're gonna do now is roll it out. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, okay? And then that was the middle. Next we're gonna go like this. Put your hands towards the side. So 1, 2, 3. Next we're gonna go this side. 1, 2, 3. Next we're gonna go in the middle again. 1, 2. Whoops. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go this side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So now, you see, we just stretched out half of it. So you're gonna put your rolling pin here. You're gonna roll it into the rolling pin like this. Like that. And I noticed it was sticking a little to the table, so we're just gonna sprinkle some flour over because we don't want it to stick. And you're gonna rotate it, and you're gonna roll it out. So you see that's the line we put, and this is the stretched out dough. So I'm slowly gonna rotate there. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3. And this side. 1, 2, 3. Then this side. 1, 2, 3. Then this side. 1, 2, 3. So now we have a huge stretched out dough. So we're gonna roll it one more time. See? Just like that. We're gonna unroll it, oops, other side, sideways. So right now we have a huge rectangular. See, this is huge. Okay? This is exactly what we want. Huge, huge, huge rectangular. So now these noodles are ready to be cut. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna add flour on top. And you're gonna add a lot. Because we're gonna fold this over, and if there isn't enough flour, the noodles will stick to each other. So you wanna make sure you coat everything nicely. Coat everything. Put your rolling pin at the end here. Grab the end and pull it this way. Okay? So now we folded it in half. You're gonna do the same thing here. Put the rolling pin, the ends may be dry a little, but that's normal. And just bring it here. And that is your soba. This is now ready to be cut. So be very careful with it. What you're gonna do next is you have your wooden cutting board here. And you're basically gonna put a whole lot of flour here. And I'm not kidding, a whole lot. The reason is the flour acts as a cushion and it doesn't break the noodles. So I'm putting a lot. It really helps while you're cutting. And then you add the soba noodles. Just over like this. And this is it. This is where the magic happens. So now I have my really sharp knife. So note that there's a lot of flour here, so the first couple of noodles will be pretty ugly, but that's okay. So you want to go as thin as you can, okay? And it helps if you put your hand here so you can direct yourself. So the reason I ask for a knife is because you need to add your knife like this, okay? And that's the first set of noodles. It helps to sharpen the knife before, too. So I'm just done. I'm finally done. So when you want to pick these noodles out, just the first ones are kind of broken, so don't mind them. When you want to pick these noodles out to boil them, you put your knife under like this, and you pick them out like this, and then you just carry them. If you try to pick them up like this, they're gonna break. So you just grab the ends and carry them and boil them. This makes 4 portions of noodles, and they can last up to 3 days. You have to put them in an airtight container. And if you want to boil them, it takes about 3 to 4 minutes to cook entirely. But make sure you boil them on really hot water, like already boiling water, or else they're not gonna cook nicely. But aren't they beautiful? Oh, just beautiful. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm actually gonna make another recipe right away, but I'm gonna post a video for that separately. And in that recipe, I'm gonna show you guys how to make soba. So, well, not noodles, but like a meal where you dip the soba, and it's gonna be a soba with maitake tempura and shrimp tempura. So keep your eyes out for that, because I'll be uploading it maybe like a day after this soba recipe. So thanks for watching, guys, and if you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up, comment on the video below, share, and subscribe to my channel, Cooking with Mira. I'll see you in the next episode of soba making. See ya! If you have a recipe request, please leave a comment below. If you like this recipe and would like to see more videos like this, don't forget to give a thumbs up, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next episode.